Most people walk around with a bulky zoom lens attached to their camera, but there is something genuinely refreshing about stripping everything back to the basics. This little pancake lens is arguably the most fun you can have with a Canon APS-C body without breaking the bank or your back. It is shockingly thin, so much so that when it is mounted, the camera feels more like a point-and-shoot than a serious DSLR. You could easily slip this into a jacket pocket, which is something you definitely cannot say about most glass out there. Now here is the thing about that 24mm focal length. On a crop sensor, it lands right around 38mm, which is that classic natural field of view that feels very close to what the human eye actually sees. It is wide enough for street photography or tight indoor spaces, but it does not suffer from that weird, distracting distortion you get with ultra-wide lenses. What really stands out, though, is the sharpness. For something that looks like a glorified body cap, it punches way above its weight class. The images come out crisp, and that f2.8 aperture is just fast enough to give you some nice separation from the background. It uses 7 rounded blades, so when you do get close to your subject, the bokeh is surprisingly soft and pleasing. Speaking of getting close, the minimum focusing distance is just over 6 inches. You can practically touch your subject with the front element, which opens up some really cool creative angles for detail shots or food photography. The autofocus is driven by a stepper motor, or STM, which is smooth and quiet. It is not going to win any speed records for sports photography, but for everyday shooting and video, it is perfectly reliable. One of the best features is the full-time manual focus override. If the camera decides to lock onto the wrong thing, you can just grab the ring and nudge it into place without fumbling with any switches. Honestly, it feels intuitive. Now, it is not all perfect. Because it is so small, there is no room for image stabilization, so you have to be a bit more mindful of your shutter speed when the light starts to drop. Also, the focus ring is quite thin, which can feel a little fiddly if you have larger hands or if you're wearing gloves. But look, for the price and the sheer portability, those are minor trade-offs. It turns a heavy, intimidating camera into a daily carry companion that you will actually want to take everywhere. If you are tired of lugging around heavy gear and just want to get back to the joy of capturing moments, this little pancake is probably the smartest addition you could make to your kit. It is simple, it is sharp, and it just works.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.